What's going on, you, What's going on? Nick Daniels here, coming at you live, man, yet again. I've had a little alcohol, and we're a little buzzed up, and we're going to have a good time here. So we're going to be reading some date fail stories here for you guys, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Now, without any further ado, let's just get right into it. So today we're reading a story from 9 years ago from her Metzgermeister? I don't know. Okay. Message by a girl on Plenty of Fish. Oof. Let's call her Ashley for the story. One of those conversations that immediately took off, and we're talking for at least 4 hours straight, which is, I'm going to be honest, which is a really good sign. Yeah, when you kind of hit it off with a girl, I mean, I know I've read online articles that will say that's actually a bad thing, and like, you know, big paragraphs you should try to avoid. I actually would beg to differ. We decided to go get dinner. She was even better in person. Oh, wow. Beautiful, witty, laughed at my stupid jokes, and the whole bitch. We exchanged goodbyes, and that was the end of her evening. Honestly, like, if you would have left it right there and been like, hey, this is what happened, it sounds like this guy had a really good time. Okay, so we had the end of our evening. We're texting until about midnight. Whoa. When she says you're gonna hate me, we should just be friends. Oh! You know what I don't get about situations like that? And I mean, I respect in this situation Ashley for saying, hey, by the way, you know, here's where I'm at, rather than just ghosting. So, you know, kudos to Ashley, but I'm sure it's just going to get more interesting. So he's like, okay, whatever. She calls me the next day and apologizes, so I give her a second chance. I don't really understand that. She friend-zoned him and then apologized the next day, so he's like, I'll give her a second chance, bro. Like, she friend-zoned you already. Okay. At the end of this date, we start making out like we're... Oh. Okay, so I don't know if I read ahead. She called me the next day and apologized, so I give her a second chance. At the end of this date, we start making out like we're in middle school, and she stops us before we go too far, and she says she's not ready for that yet. So I don't understand, like, was there a second date, or is this talking about the first date that they made at the end? Because that wasn't said in the beginning. Okay. All right, I'm confused, but we'll chug along. Okay, but she's not ready yet. She's not ready for that yet, which is cool. And he goes, okay, cool, I can respect that. So I get home, and she texts me saying that I was just going to use her had we had sex, calling me a pig. Okay. Next day, I got a text from Ashley's phone asking if I knew where she was. Okay, so like somebody had Ashley's phone, texted Buddy from Plenty of Fish, and said, do you know where this girl is? Okay, I'm just saying, like, I thought in my mind for a second, I'm sorry, I'm just pointing everywhere. I thought for a second that he had the phone physically, and I was like, why? Okay. Okay, so I get where she was because I was the last person to talk to her. Her friend went to her house where Ashley had apparently left her phone and her car, and the front door was wide open. Oh my. So I told this mystery person to call the cops. When she refused, I said that I would, and lo and behold, Ashley shows up. I had just gone for a walk. Didn't know you cared so much about me. Yeah, okay, I'm done with this situation. The next day I go to work. I usually leave my phone in my truck until lunch. So when I went out for lunch at noon, I had 115 new text messages and 48 missed calls. Yep, that's it. I'm done. So I block her number, and that's it. Wrong again. She knew where I worked and the rough time I got off work, which is almost at 4, and almost an hour and a half where she lived. Okay. Tried following me home. I took a roundabout way of getting home and ran a few red lights, but managed to lose her. It's been almost a year, and I haven't heard from her since. Okay. Thoughts on that? So, I mean, honestly, it sounded pretty good. The moment she tried to, like, friend zone him, I'm kind of confused of why he was like, oh, I gave her a second chance. So he must have been really interested in this woman. Yeah, at the end of the day, the last part... So I was trying to burp there. The last part is just what loses me, because like 115 new text messages. The guy just literally went to work for the morning and like took a lunch break, and at that period of time of probably about 4 hours, there was 115 texts. Definitely dodged a bullet on that one, my guy. And it's crazy that people deal with that stuff. I don't know. I don't know what to say. That's insane. But yeah, he dodged an absolute bullet there. So props to that man for doing so. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. We're gonna try to wrap this one up here now, and we're gonna go into another one here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching, you pencil pushers. If you guys want to check out my Instagram here, I've just got it in the background. It's Nick Daniels Photography with an underscore in between each word where I post every day. That's a lie. Thanks for watching. Peace.